So we went to the rally, and the rally was awesome. There was someone in the rally who was a Bernie supporter, and he put up a sign, and people started, chanting against him. And Trump said, no. You keep that sign up, darling. Probably going to lose, but you hold that sign up proud. And it was like, so that's the message that I'm getting from Donald Trump. We came out, and the police, they were holding up the protesters, and the police pretty much led all of the Trump supporters into kind of like throwing the lambs out to be slaughtered. And as we're going down the street, we're seeing fellow Trump supporters getting picked off. People are jumping them, people are pushing them, people are taking off their hats, they're burning their hats that are on the floor. The American flags are burning. It was like seeing like Armageddon. It was a terrible feeling that you want to help the people, other fellow American citizens, getting beat up and getting attacked just for going for a rally of who they support. So we had our signs with us. We weren't holding them up and doing any kind of antagonization or anything like that. And I came up and I was going to try and do some kind of defense. Fist came in and it hit my nose. So as soon as the contact, the blood just started pouring out of my nose. And at that point, I think people it startled them that was happening to protesters. And so they backed off for a second, and so I went and I grabbed my friend and I said, let's go. So after that, we went to the hospital right away, and they said that I had a broken nose and that I had a mild concussion and I had some scratches on my body and bruises, and they gave me a tetanus shot. So the next day, I hear the San Jose Mayor Liccardo. He came out with a statement that said something like, we had the police and the law enforcement had to watch out, because if the law enforcement were to throw a baton out into the crowd, it was going to be a media circus and a huge controversy for them. So instead, they let all of us get attacked, and the law enforcement just stood around as people were getting insulted. So that controversy that he didn't think he was going to have, he has to be accountable for what happened. So I went on Facebook at that point and I put this huge rant, and Log Cabin got a hold of it. And so Gregory Tiangelo, he said that in Log Cabin we're a family, and it doesn't matter if we know each other, but we're still a family. And he said, and we take care of our own. So Log Cabin was the absolute support that gave me to keep pushing forward, that someone has to be accountable for it. So they flew up from Los Angeles to do a press conference in San Jose. Gregory Tiangelo came also from Washington, D.C., and that amount of support that I had, that I'm not in this alone. Since then, we have filed a lawsuit. There's 14 of us. There's a class action lawsuit.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah!
When I tell my nephews and nieces who are also Republicans that I went to this Trump rally and I got assaulted just for going to support who I want to support, and seeing the look on their face that in 4 years when he's going to be able to go out and vote, like for him to think, oh, this is what's going to happen, now I can't go out and support, like that's my motivation.